A huge manhunt is underway for the gunman who killed a Texas law enforcement officer. Assistant Chief Deputy Clint Greenwood was shot early yesterday morning. He served the community for more than 30 years as both an officer and as a defense attorney and prosecutor. Police released this video overnight. Officers believe it shows the suspect's vehicle leaving the scene. Omar Villafranca is in Baytown, Texas, at the courthouse parking lot where the shooting happened. Omar, good morning.
Good morning. This is the spot where Greenwood would pull up and park every morning, that spot there with the traffic cone. It's also the spot where a gunman killed him. Police are now looking for a white or Hispanic male about 6 feet tall with short hair. Now, the Houston Chronicle is reporting that Greenwood emailed officials recently and said he felt threatened by a man he targeted in a corruption investigation. But at this point, they're not sure if the case is related to this deadly shooting.
He was on the ground. And then I saw the cars coming very quickly. The deputies were coming.
Chief Deputy Clint Greenwood was gunned down shortly after arriving for work Monday morning at the Harris County Courthouse building in Baytown, Texas, just outside Houston. Police released this surveillance video showing a suspect vehicle, a small, dark-colored car. Greenwood was airlifted to the local hospital where he died.
Any death is tragic, but it's even more tragic when somebody that's sworn to protect the public has their life tragically shortened.
Officers held a prayer circle in tribute to Greenwood, just yards from where he was killed.
I just can't imagine anybody wanting to shoot Clint Greenwood.
Jim Leitner works in the Harris County District Attorney's Office. He worked with Greenwood in multiple departments over the years.
From everything, it appears that it was an assassination, so it doesn't appear like it was a random shooting.
Investigators say the motive is still unclear.
As far as whether or not he was specifically targeted, or if it was because of the uniform he was wearing, or because of the place that he pulled up to in the morning, we just don't know that right now.
First thing I thought about was his family and his wife and his kids.
Brian Benkin worked with Clint Greenwood both as a defense attorney and a prosecutor. They even opened up a law practice together.
Everybody talks about what a great law enforcement officer he was, what a prosecutor he was, and more than that, he was a great family man. He was a wonderful human being.
There is a $65,000 reward that leads to information that may lead to an arrest and charges. 57-year-old Greenwood leaves behind a wife and 4 children. Gayle?
That's always the hardest part of that story. Here's hoping for an arrest in that case very soon. Thank you very much, Omar.